Hello, hello, hello. We are officially going live. We're going to do our chit chat and chill and unboxing today. Let me get us live on Instagram here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we've got a bunch of stuff we're going to be showing today, including, I got some of it that I pulled already out, but like we've got some really cute gnomes that we're going to be showing off here. And I've got a bunch of stuff over there to unbox. So lots of cool stuff going on. All right, let's open up the Instagram one. I'm going to move this over to here. There we go. That'll work. If you're here, go ahead and say hello. Ooh. I need to figure out getting a better camera for the YouTube part. Hello, hello, hello. We're going to get started in just a minute. All right. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we are officially live in both spaces now. Perfect. So hello, hello, hello. Today is a Chit Chat and Chill live unboxing, and I've got a bunch of stuff here that we're going to work on unboxing today. We're only going to be live for probably about an hour. The Chit Chat and Chills are more of a relaxed, laid back, just relaxed style. If you see something during today's live that you're interested in, you can just take a screenshot. You can always message me and say, hey, can you show that again? And take a screenshot and then send me a DM on Instagram, and I can always price it for you. So one of the first things that I've got, and I've already, for today's live, because we're a little bit shorter on time, I've already preemptively unboxed some things just to make it a little bit faster today. So the first one being, we've got these new garden gnomes. And these are in Ocean Jasper. So that is a new arrival. I am definitely getting a better camera for YouTube. These cameras are so radically different. Here's number 2. And there are 6 of these total. And then I was hoping our big order was going to arrive today, but it looks like it did not, unfortunately. But we've also got some orca agate of the garden gnomes that'll hopefully get here in the next couple days. So that's number 4 and number 5. These are so cute. And last but not least, our Ocean Jasper garden gnomes. So that is the first thing that we've unboxed. And then I've got a bunch of stuff that I have not unboxed yet. So let's start pulling some of that out. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. We were just showing off the first thing that we unboxed in our live, which are these garden gnomes in Ocean Jasper. And then I've got a few things here. So to make today, how are you doing today? So to get today's live a little bit faster, I've gone ahead and preemptively opened a bunch of stuff because we're only going to be online for about an hour today. So the next unboxing item are these Carnelian whales. I am doing all right. It has been a pretty short week, all things considered. These ones are really pretty. So those are Carnelian whales. And we did get we got some new tumbles as well. So some ocean jasper tumbles. And I pulled these out to the side already. We also got some pre-night tumbles as well. And then there's a bunch of other tumbles that I have not unboxed yet. But those ones I saw were in this box. And then, let's see. So it looks like this box also has, yes, yeah, we got a lot of carvings. So unfortunately, the box didn't get here before today. I was hoping it would, but we've got something like, I want to say it's like a $6,000 order that we're waiting to arrive. And I was hoping it would be here in time for today's live, but it was not. So we're opening one of the other boxes that arrived a couple weeks ago. And there are some really, really pretty pink amethyst slabs in here. This one's got some really good purple to it. These ones are super cool. We actually have some other pink amethyst slabs as well. So we got a bunch of those. It looks like this one is more of the quartz. And these are really good price. So I have not priced any of this because this is, I'm seeing it for the first time, just like you're seeing them. But I know from a wholesale perspective, we got a really good deal on these. What is this one? So this one. It's one of our sharks. Okay, cool. So this is our other shark. We had a shark. We had in our last unboxing, we actually had a mookaite shark. This is the other one. So this one is a bigger one. Oh yeah, they always over bubble wrap everything, which I appreciate. At least I know that it means it's going to be safe, and also it means that I don't have to worry about buying more bubble wrap. And then these also showed up. So these are the Alaskan agate little mermaids. My YouTube camera is definitely not that great. And it looks like we got quite a few of these. So really pretty color on a lot of these. Oh yeah. Yeah, we reuse. I don't know. Yeah, you can kind of see it. So all of this right here, that's all from our last unboxing video that I did. That's all our bubble wrap that is now pretty much going to stock me up for a few months. And we have that huge order that should be showing up in the next few days. And when that comes in, I'm going to be stocked up even more on bubble wrap. Hello. Oh, I just realized I had live chat set up on YouTube, so switched it to, or sorry, I had top comments coming. Now I've got live chat. This is our second time ever going live on YouTube, and we officially have hit 300 followers on YouTube, so that's exciting. All right. Then the other thing, so I've already preemptively opened these up just to, again, make it a little bit easier on me today. But we got a ton of the new pink amethyst and flower agate palm stones. And these are really great quality. I know you can't really tell that well on the YouTube video, but on the Instagram video, you can see them really well. So these ones are more of the pink amethyst with some purple amethyst to them. And then like here's an example of one that is just pink amethyst with a little bit of flower agate to it. And then we got a bunch of the more flower agate ones as well. Like this one's heavy on the flower agate. And these ones will be a website exclusive. So, hello, hello, hello. So I'm looking forward to getting these all listed on the website. Super pretty. A lot of these have like a really good druzy spot to it. Welcome, welcome. Who's that? And then we've got, I think we got like 4 kilos of this or 3 kilos. So I've got 3 little baskets of them. And I tried to organize them. So we've got the ones that are heavier on the pink amethyst, the ones that are heavier on the flower agate, and then the ones that are kind of like a nice mix of the flower agate with quartz. So we kind of split those into three little baskets here. And then we also, to go along with these, got more of the Mexican lace with amethyst palm stones. We had a few left over from the last batch. I think we had like six of them left. And so I got another kilo of them. That one has some rainbow to it. Yes. Yeah, these little baskets were a fun little surprise for me. I thought they were just little baskets, and then I found out that the bottom actually expands outward, so you can stack them. And I was like, well, that's just genius. So I got a bunch of these to organize, like the palm stones and such. So my little baskets. Another one of those. And then the other thing I preemptively unboxed are these really, really, really super pretty labradorite wings. And these ones, we actually have a few more of these showing up, are super, super high quality. Let's see if I can get a good flash going for it. They're full flash on both sides. There we go. And this is wing set number 1. So pretty. And so these ones are really pretty. There we go. Full flash. I agree. Labradorite is also one of my all-time favorites. So that's set number 1. I really like, so my personal favorite is probably Purple Lab. These ones are more of the blue lab. But purple labradorite, I don't know what it is about the purple labradorite. And then this is wing set number 2. Again, full flash. Let's see if you can see the flash from here. There's the one side. Yeah, super, super pretty. And Nicole, I actually just dropped off your package not too long ago, so that should be headed your way. You should have gotten a shipping notification yesterday. Well, that one's not hard to find the flash at all on this one. Love them. Love, 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 love. These are so pretty. So pretty. So pretty. All right, I got a couple more bubble wrap items over here. Let's move those out of the way. So this one, we got a Druzy flower agate whale. And this one has a little druzy on the underside as well as on the side. That one's really pretty. We were only able to get one of the flower agate ones, unfortunately. But this one is super, super pretty. I love all the quartz in it. I love it. You got a lot of trying to remember what all. I think you got the blue lace agate, which was a new arrival, and then I don't remember what all, but I know you got a lot of. I think almost every single thing you had in your basket was a new arrival, which was cool. I love all the new arrivals we've been getting in. This one is. It looks like that's a natural line. I was just checking because it does have a line on the underside of this one, but it doesn't carry all the way over. So I think that's a natural line. A little Carnelian smaller whale with a little druzy spot on it. That one's really cute. Super, super cute. And then we got a little manatee, a little Carnelian manatee. I love the smile on the manatee. Super cute. And these ones also got for a really good price. So we have a bunch of, again, part of that huge order that I've got coming. There's a bunch more sea creatures coming in. So I think one of the things we're planning on doing for next week's live sale is we're probably going to do a sea theme for next week's live sale. Because I have a bunch of new manatees, whales. I think I only have the 2 sharks. There's the turtles, the frogs, these little mermaids here. We've got some seahorses. So I think we're going to do an underwater theme next week. And I'm looking forward to that. We've got the next fast. They are, and this one's a little baby one. So I would guess that this one's probably under 40. I'd be willing to, I'm pretty sure that one's under 40. All the bubble wrap. There we go. And we're in. All right, we got 2 more manatees. It looks like we got one of our, I think this is the only manatee I got that is mookite. So a mookite manatee. That one, it's hard to tell on the YouTube camera, but it is kind of a purple red with a little bit of tan and yellow to it. Cute little face. And those are all natural lines on the face. That's just pretty common with mookite. And then also, sorry. And also got a super pretty, it looks like a little quartz on the tail actually. This is a black onyx agate, I believe, or black agate. So our other new arrival, another manatee. Hello, hello, hello. And this one has a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous quartz on the back and some really pretty banding, like gorgeous banding too. And what I was saying down here is it looks like there's some quartz on the tail, which carries all the way to the underside. So that's another really pretty one. All right, let me grab this one. Ooh, it is hot today. Hot today. All right, let's see. So we got this one. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, we got another one of the black agate manatees. This one looks like a smaller one. Again, such a cute smile on his face. And then we also got another mookite alligator. So I think we have one left from a previous batch. And I wanted to get more of these, but unfortunately they haven't gotten a ton of these in the factory that I work with. So we got one, but that one has got some gorgeous, gorgeous coloring to it. I know so the manatees are, I really wanted to get some Florida-based creatures as well. And so when they got a bunch of manatees in recently, I definitely snatched up quite a few. Since, based in Florida, wanted to have some Florida pieces here because we do have some connections with some of the, I have a connection with a couple massage therapists in town. And so we put up some crystals in their practice. And I thought the manatees would do well there. So, and actually, I don't know if you can tell, but this one's got a lot of little rainbows in the quartz. Lots and lots and lots of little sparkly rainbows there. So we'll have these listed on the site as well. So these are all probably going to be website exclusives. All right. And then over here, I grabbed a bin that I had put a bunch of stuff in for some unboxing. We're going through our stuff pretty quick today. So one of the things, we've got some Moonstone spheres. And these ones are blue Moonstone. There's a good flash on that one. So again, got these all prepped and ready. Here is another one. So this one is a Moonstone with Sunstone. These one actually showed up in a box that showed up recently. So I've already pulled these ones out. Super good flash on that. That is a gorgeous flash. This has got a huge flash on the top too. So super flashy. That is number 2. Yes. Yeah, I think the manatees for sure. I don't know if the alligators will do too well. So I'm in Tallahassee, and FSU is here, and Gainesville. FSU and Gainesville UF have their rivalry. So we got a rainbow moonstone. There is a flash on that one, but it's not showing up really well on the camera. I'm going to have to try to get a better lighting of this one. All right, let's pull out. We've got a bag of moonstone. And then here's another. So this one's another blue moonstone with sunstone to it. Again, it's got a really good flash on this side. This one's got a lot of the sunstone coming through. And then there's some of the blue. That one is really pretty. Oh, that one's got like little rainbows to it. Super, super pretty. Super pretty. And then we've got a few more of the moonstone pieces. Actually, I got a bunch of the moonstone pieces, but some of what I got are these moonstone and sunstone freeforms. And these ones look like they have the sunstone flash to them. Well, this one has the sunstone flash. There's the moonstone to it. Oh, this one's super flashy on the moonstone. This whole side is like flashy. And I think we got about 1 kilo of these. So these will also be, we got a really good price for the free forms. Here's another one of the spheres, another really flashy one. All that blue. We got some sunstone to it on this side. Super pretty. Oh, we got another rainbow moonstone. Oh, this one's definitely got the flash to it. There's all the flash there, all the flash on the top. And this one's actually a pretty good size here too. I love that. You're not, no. I was going to ask if you were based in Florida, but I shipped an order for you and I do not remember your address being in Florida. All right. Then we also got, so these are, let's pull out the rest of the free forms. Oh, you are Orlando area. Okay. So you are in Florida. So then you know the FSU UF rivalry. Another moonstone. This one has a lot of the quartz to it. It's got some blue over here. Let's pull out the last of the moonstone. So this is the last sunstone moonstone sphere. Oop, one of my hair. There we go. That's a big old piece of sunstone right there. There's all the blue. Yeah. Oh yeah, it gets really, especially with game day, it gets really, really intense here. All right. So then we have all the free forms, and then we've got a bunch of towers. So the towers, I've already priced the towers because those came in a previous box. And then the other thing I have are these really, really these ones here are also a new arrival. These are basically like, they're star quartz, but they have like almost a jelly-like look to them. They're so gorgeous. Absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. And you can't tell with it needs to have like a direct light on it, but they're, oh, no, look at that. There it is. You can see it. That's the star. This one has a really strong star flash to it. Wow. Okay. That is a strong star. Wow. We only have a few of these. So that's the first one. And then this one I think is the biggest one. Again, this one's not as translucent as the other one, but gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous jelly color. And this one also has the star to it. Let's see if I can get the star to show up without putting the direct light on it. No, this one probably needs the direct light on it. But it's also, so it's a star rose quartz as well. And then we got this one, little baby one. Oh, this one's got a rainbow on it. Another one that's kind of like a jelly looking one with some gorgeous rainbow to it. And this one, I can see the star on this one. It's not, I need the flashlight on it. We'll have to do these ones on the live for sure. I like rose quartz and donut at the same time. Yeah, rose quartz is one of those. So I have a love-hate relationship with rose quartz. So I have loved crystals since I was probably about 9 or 10 years old. And I actually found it on eBay the other day, but the first experience I ever had with crystals was my mom used to work for a toy company, and they manufactured these gems from all over the world, kind of like papers that had like 12 different gems glued onto the paper. And then it would say where all the gems were from. And I give you all this context because the way they had sealed the gems onto there was no easy way to open it. And so I remember my mom brought that home for me because I was loving gemstones. I had, gone to a gemstone dig in middle school. Then I had like a ruby that I was obsessed with. So she brought that home for me, and I couldn't for the life of me figure out how to get into it. So I grabbed so this is trigger warning, for the story part here, but I grabbed a metal smiley face pen, and I started chipping away at the paper, trying to get all the gemstones off of it. So I had my hand like this, holding the paper down, and I'm just chipping away, trying to get all the gemstones off. And I was working on a rose quartz. And as I was trying to like jam to get the rose quartz off, the pen slid over the top of the rose quartz and went right into my hand. And fortunately, I didn't need stitches or anything like that because it just hit this, like, basically where there's nothing there. But ever since then, I have had a vendetta against rose quartz because the rose quartz was the one that the pen slid over and made me stab myself with the pen. And I have just been, ever since then, have had a vendetta against rose quartz. But, but I do really like the star rose quartz because I think that they're really they're different enough. But yeah, so that's my fun story. That's not so fun. I'm clearly fine. My hand is fine, and there was no. Fortunately, it didn't do any damage. But I, for the longest time, hated rose quartz as a result of that. And as I've gotten older, I've started to appreciate higher quality rose quartz. This is the last of the star rose quartz, another one that's got some really good translucency to it. And this one also has a really good rainbow to it. Let's see if we can find the flash for this one. Oh, this got a lot of rainbow to it. Yeah. So that is my story with rose quartz. Yeah, so rose quartz and amethyst for sure, and quartz in general are definitely, I don't want to say they're overmined, but there is a lot of them that have been, because they're easier to come by. But if you get like a higher quality piece, I think those are the pieces that are worth it. And I've got, for example, they haven't arrived yet. They're part of that big $6,000 order that's coming in. There are some really, really high quality amethyst from Brazil spheres that I have coming. And I don't normally carry a lot of amethyst pieces because, again, it's one of those ones where I like to carry more unique crystals. Like a lot of the amethysts, they all look the same. So it's one of the reasons I really like Moonstone and moss agate and garden quartz and so on, is because like no piece ever looks the same. But when you get a good high quality piece of rose quartz or a good high quality piece of amethyst, it just wows you. So like this one here, out of all of these, this one's probably my favorite because of how translucent it is. Like that one, to me, that is a stunning piece of rose quartz. That one. And you can see all the lines in there. It's just stunning, 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 stunning. So when I see rose quartz like this is the kind of rose quartz that I get really, like, I just really love. So yeah, that's probably most of what we're unboxing today. Actually, we finished up quicker than I had thought. This one wasn't a huge order today, but yeah, we got some new Moonstone in. There are the Moonstone towers. I didn't show those off yet, which I can go ahead and get into those. So these are the ones I have priced because these showed up in a previous box. And I need to get these all organized on the shelves. So right now, I don't love storing them like this, but we got to get them. We got to get these organized on the shelf. So let's look at these, since these are part of all of the Moonstone. There we go. So we've got, those are different Moonstones. Those are like Rainbow Moonstone. And then we've got, so actually these ones I have not priced yet. These ones I have. So we've got the towers that are four-sided. And these are the Sunstone Moonstone. This one's got some really good flash of the sunstone to it. And these are generally pretty good price. Like this one, for example, this one's only $16. So I need to get the labels made for these ones. Another one of the towers. So I got a bunch of the little mini towers too. So some of these are smaller but little. Well, that one's got some really good blue flash. And then this one's a slightly bigger one. A lot of these are heavy on the sunstone, which is really cool. Like this one has some really, really good flash of the sunstone to it. All that sunstone up there. And like this one, for example, this one's 22. So I did price these ones. And then we got another small one. And then I have, oh, that one's got a really good flash on the side there. I have two of the 6-sided ones. I think there's more of these, but I don't, for some reason, they're not here. But we have two of the little 6-sided ones. These ones are probably, I would guess, about somewhere between 10 and 15. I have not priced these two, it looks like. Oh, the sunstone one? Yeah, that one's a really pretty one. Oh, and you can see the blue on it too. That one's a good one. That one is a super, super nice one. And then we've got the kind of like a rainbow moonstone as well, the silver moonstone. Really good flash on that one. I really need to come up with a better camera for this YouTube because that is not showing anything. And these ones are a little bit more expensive than those ones. But even these aren't that bad. This one's 25 and this one's 28. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. Super pretty. And I don't know, like here's the kind of silver moonstone color against the blue moonstone. One's a little bit peachier and the other one's more silver. So that's those two there. Hello, hello, hello. Good flash, good flash. I like that. And then we've got, the only other thing we have is just the freeforms, which we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It looks like 8 pieces of the freeforms. And those ones have not been priced yet, but most of the freeforms are probably going to be, I would guess, between $8 and $15. There's a couple bigger pieces here, but then we've got like this little baby one here. So those will likely be pretty low cost. They have good flash to them. Super, super pretty. So yeah, all right. I think we've made it through officially everything. So we unboxed the gnomes, the Ocean Jasper gnomes today. We've unboxed some of the sea creatures. So we got a bunch of the whales. And then we also unboxed some of the manatees. And then move those out of the way. We got a couple more mookite pieces. We got the alligator, the shark, and the manatee for the mookite. A lot of the moonstone pieces, and we had a couple slabs. So the pink amethyst slabs. This one has a really good druzy spot to it. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing, Jennifer? And then we've got the spheres, all the moonstone spheres that we unboxed. And those also are the sunstone with blue moonstone. The towers, so these towers are probably all going to be website exclusives. Pretty much everything that I unboxed today is going to be website exclusives. We do have the connection on our Shopify store to Etsy. So some stuff might get pushed to Etsy, but I think we're going to be doing a lot more website exclusives going forward. So like all the moonstone towers, the moonstone spheres, the star rose quartz, those are all probably going to be website exclusives. The palm stones, we may put the palm stones on Etsy, just because those are a little bit more of a, I feel like, easier item for people who are just looking to get a couple small pieces. The palm stones definitely let them do that. Hello, hello, hello. So we'll most likely list those on the website, or sorry, on Etsy. And then everything else will most likely be website exclusives. So, yeah. What else? What else? Oh, we didn't look at, oh, there's the other towers. I did have them. Ha. So here's the other 6-sided towers. It looks like we got 5 of them. Oh. And these ones are all really good and flashy towers. Put those down. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I think if you want to get an announcement when we do drop the website exclusives, you can just go to our website. I think Nicole, you might already be on the email list, but if you're not on the email list, you could just go to the website and there's that little block on the side where you can opt in. You can just enter your email address there, and then once I list all of these things on the website, I'll send an email out to our email list for first dibs. And then we'll post about it on social media, of course, as well. But next week's live will be that sea creature live. So we'll have all of these as part of next week's live. And then we've got that huge, huge, huge order that hopefully will show up in the coming days here. And that one is the $6,000 order that has a lot of sea creatures in it. So we'll definitely have a lot of fun next week. Let me start putting some of this in the bin I have over here. These rose quartz, these are so pretty. I'll try to upload a video of the rose quartz with the star flash on them, because these cameras are not doing it justice. Put those back in the bin. And then we've got all the towers. Oh, I just realized on my YouTube video, you can actually see the yard. Let me move that this way. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Yep. So let me show off a couple of these palm stones, and then we'll probably call it here soon, because I was only planning on being on for a short period today. Yeah. And if you did see anything that you're interested in, Nicole, you can always just send me a DM as well, and I can put it on, like I can send you a custom invoice. So we'll do, if there's anything in today's live that you saw that you're like, oh, I don't want to risk losing this. You can just send me a DM and then I can pull it for you. Put those in here. Let's show off the alligator one more time. This one's really pretty. This one's got really, really pretty coloration to it. So that's our alligator. Oh, where's Charlie? Charlie would be yelling at me right now. Because my saying of, I can't help it that I have pretty things. I love the slabs. And we've got a bunch more of the slabs. There are some of the slabs already listed on the website. These ones are just the new arrival slabs. I saw Jennifer had popped in for a little bit and then she popped out. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'll keep the Instagram one going, but I'm going to go ahead and end the YouTube one. So for those on YouTube, thank you for joining me. And if you have any questions, just send me a message on Instagram @DrewsyPortal. See you next time.